Still remaining undefeated, Errol the Truth Spence Jr.
Dan.
I have a question, one for Errol, one for Sean. Errol, how tough was that fight physically? Was that the toughest fight you've ever had? And then I guess Kenny and Sean, for you, do you think you'll ever get the rematch?
It was definitely a tough fight. I knew that coming in. Like I said, he's a tough, rugged fighter. He always comes in shape. He always comes ready to fight. And that's what I was looking for.
Sean, Kenny?
You know what? I'm gonna let my dad answer that. I'm fighting who they tell me to fight.
We want all the rematches. Errol's a great fighter. Run it back. And, these guys need each other to be great. He moves on to the next one. And I expect him fully to be successful as he moves on to the next guy he fights. All these guys need to fight each other. And I don't think it's not over. There's another great fight in Sean, more great fights in Sean. So, Errol, congratulations. Derek, congratulations. Mrs. Spence, congratulations. They did a hell of a job, and then they move on to the next one.
It was seemingly a very close fight up to that point. Did you feel like that gave you a little bit of breathing room? And when you heard Jimmy Lennon say split decision in your heart, did you feel like you were the winner, or that maybe it might go Sean's way?
I felt like I won. Like I said, it was a tough fight. And then when I got the knockdown, well, I initially went in to try to, score the knockout. Like I said, if I get him hurt, I'm going to try to jump on him. But like I said, he has a lot of heart, man. He always comes to fight. He's a true warrior. And, he came back swinging. So, I didn't expect nothing less for him just to stand his ground and try to fight back after I heard him and scored the knockdown.
Now, the other question for you is, Sean seemed like his game plan was just to try to make that fight for 12 rounds in your chest and not allow you to use your length and your size advantage. Is that what you felt like was happening? And were you trying to use your length and your jab and just got sucked into that kind of battle? Or explain how that played out in your mind.
Nah, I'm a naturally aggressive fighter. I think, the Danny Garcia fight I showed, the boxing, things like that. But usually in my fights, I'm moving forward and I'm stepping forward. And, Sean's, he's awkward like that. He's a guy that's awkward. Like I said, he try to make you uncomfortable in the ring. So a lot of times I feel like I'm a good inside fighter. So, the fight happened on the inside, and I feel like I did very well fighting on the inside.
Errol, back here in the right, to your right. Back here. My question for you is, half of your shots, more than half of your shots were body shots. Did you feel like your body attack was wearing Sean down and had an impact on him as the fight went on?
I feel like it had an impact, but like I said, Sean always come in shape. So I think his second win kicked in a little bit later. But I definitely think it had an impact, and that's just my whole game anyway. I've always been a body puncher. Most of my stoppages were to the body, so that's just been my whole game plan. Even as an amateur, I was scoring body shot, knockdown. So that's what I've always been doing.
And then Sean, for you, when you saw, if you would have known going into this fight that you were able to be in his chest the way you were, would you have felt like that would have been a win for you if you would have known for 12 rounds you were on top of him as much as you were?
No, I think we came in with a good game plan. My dad actually wanted me to, start out boxing him from the outside. I think that was working. And then, he said, take advantage when he's close to the ropes, things like that. So I think the fight played out, I would say about 90% the way we expected it to, wanted it to. I think the skills are a little bit better than he thought they was. What you think?
Yeah, I think you're more tough for the skills, though.
Yeah. That was a little bit better than you thought they was gonna be, right?
Oh yeah, for sure. I give you your respect. I give you just due.
All right, now.
Fight over it now, so I can give you just due.
Question for Errol. Congrats on the victory. Danny Garcia stepped into the ring during your interview. Is that the fight you expect next? And if not, who do you want?
Oh, I don't know. Like I said, tables turn. I've been calling out Danny and all them for a long time. And, now they stepping in the ring trying to fight me. So we'll see. I mean, we're going to go and look and see who the next good available opponent. If I can't get, Pacquiao or, nothing happens with Terrence or anybody else, then we'll fight Danny Garcia. So I mean, it doesn't matter. I think me and Sean had a great fight. So you know, we might can do that again. So we'll see what happens.
As the lone unified title holder in the division, though, you're the guy calling the shots, right?
Definitely, I'm a big fish. I'm a shot caller now. So even if I get a fight at, I can move up to 54 and fight, you know, Julian Williams or somebody like that. So I mean, it really don't matter. I go up or down.
Sean.